Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second Scrappin' Irish live of the week. So, any that didn't know, I already done a live on Friday. I think was it Friday? It was Friday. So while I was off work, I decided to do a live on Friday. So anyone that was in on Friday and has rejoined me again on this Sunday, I appreciate you. So I just going to check a few things on the YouTube side first, and then we'll make sure that everything's working on that side. Okay, everything seems to be working on the YouTube side. As always, if you haven't hit the like, guys, please do. And if you're not a subscriber, you will have to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes to comment. So I'm not sure if you haven't already subscribed and you're there in the chat, you're going to have to, or not subscribe, sorry, you're going to have to subscribe if you wish to chat. It's just one of the little things I do. So annoys a few people, but it's the way I like to do it on my channel. So that's the way it is. Now, let me see who was in first tonight. I think it was, yes, Barry Fab, who I think is Brizzy Boy. Then we have Raphael, who called me lazy, even though this is my second live of the week, Raphael. So when you add my 5 hours plus my 2 hours I do tonight, that's 7 hours that I've done on YouTube live this week. So there you go. You already done 6 last night. Let me see. Braveheart Scrapper, welcome in, Tina. Tina, how are your hours getting along? And again, anyone that doesn't have, that wants to help Tina out with her hours, she's got her over 1,000 subs, and now she's just trying to get to the watch hours. So anyone that can help her out, please do. And again, Tina, if she goes live, if you go in and watch her live, that will help her with her watch hours as well. Poosmate, great to see you again as always. Poosmate came in at the end of my Friday one. She was surprised. She was wondering had she missed a few days. Let me see. Is there anyone else come in now since that I may have forgotten? No, I think that's it. Going up very slowly. It'll get there, Tina. It'll get there. Hopefully, we can get you some more people watching your playlists or whatever. We'll put your link in a while, so that people, when we get a few more people in maybe, and we'll get your link in. So how has everyone been? I was up on Raphael's for a while last night, and then I went to watch Match of the Day. And then when I went to go back on, he had 10 people in there. So I just stayed in the chat for a while. Then I went to bed, and I had a good crowd of people in there at one stage. So he was busy last night. Let me see. Friday doesn't count anymore. We got Sunday now. You won't be getting a 5 hour one today, Raphael. That's for sure. I think I pinned the chat thing, did I? Let me go back to YouTube and see. Yeah, it's there. The link is there if anyone does want to come up onto up here. I'm still working on RAM sticks because I thought I had them all done on Friday, but again, I found more. So that means I have to go at them today. So I'm still removing off the chips off the RAM sticks and stuff like that. It was a lovely day here today. It was up on 20, I think it got to 25 degrees Celsius, which is good for us here in Ireland. I hope it was good where you are. At this moment in time, it is still, let me go back, check to open the phone and see what temperature we're at the moment out there. So it is at still 18 degrees Celsius, so that's good. Sunny, nice. Let me have a look out the window there. Yeah, nice clear skies. So it's promised the same again tomorrow. Hey, Grandpa Kevin, good to see you, sir. So yeah, we'll promise the same tomorrow. So I'll get outside again and get way more scrapping done and a bit of e-waste work done. This is what I'll do for my 2 weeks holidays, try and catch up on a lot of stuff that I haven't got done. I think I have enough videos now in the pipeline till after Christmas done. So that's kind of gives me some free time to do other things. Sorry, just checking a message here now I just got. Just a message to remind me to leave out my bins tonight. The bin company do text me to let me know, I think the night before, to leave the bins out because they'd be here early enough in the mornings. So I'll be doing that. And oh, something else coming in there, another message. This Facebook. Okay, yeah. So, how is everyone? Let me get myself together here and start doing some work while we're waiting to see if anyone comes in to chat with us. If no one comes in, I'll just keep carrying on. It's 2 hours tonight, guys. So, if you want to get in on the chat, you're going to have to come on up. So, what has everyone been up to? Let's see if anyone all in chat. Tina still running good. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah. So, yeah, as I was saying for Tina, she's trying to get to her watch hours. So, if anyone can help her out, please do. Let me actually put on the gloves here because knowing my luck, the chisel will slip and that'll be it. I'll put this one on instead. I'm going to put it on backwards because the other one ripped. So just so if the chisel slips, at least I'm not going to stick the chisel straight through my fingers. Who else is coming there? Electronic Scrapper, good to see you, sir. What have you been working on today? On your Sunday? That man doesn't have a day off by the looks of it. He's always doing something. I was catching up on some videos today as well. And of course, when you start watching one videos and then you lead through something else and you end up on something completely different when you start going down the rabbit hole on YouTube, and you end up watching stuff, the weirdest videos in the place I've watched today. Someone keeps messaging me. We'll check it in a second. We'll check it now in case it's important. No, it's just a Facebook thing. Yeah, so let's see. Just finished washing. Yeah, I finished my painting, thank God. Well, I'm nearly finished, not fully finished. But so then I have a new carpet coming during the week. So I have to get the old carpet up and get ready for the new carpet to be put down. I already rent the property, but I have decided to change the carpet. I'm sick of looking at it. It was here when I moved in and I didn't like the colour of it, but so I decided to change the carpet. So you know yourself, when you change the carpets, you have to change the curtains, you have to paint, you have to do everything. So it just becomes one small job becomes a big job, and then you're saying, I wish I didn't even start that. Raphael Scrapper, I'm not going to ruin that for you not going to join at first guest. Peeps have enough of me for around a week. Raphael doesn't want to be the first person up. Okay, if no one comes up, no one comes up either. It doesn't bother me. I have plenty of work here to be doing, so I'll just talk, read the chat, see what's happening, and work away. Got a new covering for the chairs you sit in. Yeah, I have to get a new covering as well for the chairs because of course, the chairs are a different colour than what the carpet is going to be and what everything else is going to be. So that all has to be changed as well. But to find the colour I want, it's hard enough at the moment. But we'll get one near enough. Could always go just black, and that way then black goes with everything. Has scrap prices gone up slightly? I've been seeing a few people have been getting okay prices on their scrap. You know, the price seems to be improving a bit. Anyone cashed in? I think I know. On last night's on Raphael's, Ralph was telling us the prices he got on his bit of scrap that he got rid of. So the prices weren't too bad. Okay, perfectly cleaned round stick. So nothing else of value there. Everything I've taken off it is what I want to get off it. There's nothing else there that I can use for gold recovery. Some little dots of gold flashing, but won't be worth the effort in the acid, I'm afraid. It'll use more acid. Now these ones I will put in the acid. So the ones with the likes of them, you can see that a bit more gold flashing on them. So it's a bit hard with the green screen to see it exactly, but any of them that have a bit more gold on, I will put into the copper chloride and let it work. David Young, good to see you. How are things with you, sir? Hope all is good. Not see any gold in there. See, Raphael always has to be given out, doesn't he? He can never be positive. Mr. Negative Raphael, I'm going to call him now. Ian Matthews, how do you? I'm going to have to turn off the green screen so we can see the gold. Give me a second, because Doughton Thomas, Raphael, Mr. Negative. Let me check off the background so we can see it. Known for a minute. There we go. So let me go back out so I can show this to Raphael because he didn't believe there was gold flashing there. Let me get it again. So there you go, Raphael. See the gold flashing on it there. There you go. Gold flashing. The things I have to do because some people just won't believe you. Shame on you, Raphael. Put your background back on and there we go. We're back. Steve RT8, is it? Yeah, that's it. Good to see you, sir. Ian Matthews, good to see you. Anyone else there? Did I miss that came in while I had to go out? Yeah, that's it. So welcome in, guys. Link is there if anyone wants to come up. I'm only on for 2 hours as normal on a Sunday. So pop up, say hi, tell us what you're up to. Matthews, did you get that egg done? Have you got it finished? More importantly, this egg that you've been telling everyone about. You know, letting everyone know about this egg for the last year, maybe year and a half. And this weekend he said he was going to scrap it out so we could see what was in the egg. Did he scrap it out, I wonder? He might tell us in chat, or we might get a notification of a video coming up or something maybe. I'm still taking off these chips, Mr. Matthews, in case you're wondering. Find any food in the egg. It was there that long. It was about to hatch, I'd say. Yeah, is it that long? It's ready for hatching. He was incubating it for a while. Might be part of it might be a pint of beer in it. Yeah, maybe you could use it for brewing. It might be that's what he's keeping it for. A dinosaur. Yeah, it's probably there since at the beginning of his shed, which goes back to the dinosaur times. I think he's thinking if he holds on to it, it'll go up in value. It's not one of them Fabergé eggs now, Ian Matthews. You know that, don't you? Let me have a look here. Something else I want to check out when I'm at it. He must have disappeared again when he's not talking to us. Yeah, he probably has sat on it long enough at this stage to hatch it. But hopefully this weekend we might get to see it. You might have it finally taken apart. Be interesting to see what's in there. What are you taking apart tonight, Scrap? I'm just still working on these sticks, taking off. I still have more of these ram sticks. I'm just taking off the chips. So hopefully to incinerate them at some stage and get the gold bonding wires out of it. That's the plan. Incinerate them, run them through nitrate to get any silver out first, and then run it through Aquarija afterwards. So whatever the nitric should get rid of any bits of silver, if there's any silver wires in there or anything like that, because sometimes I've seen guys doing this and they've got silver out of it. So sometimes some of them solder balls on the bottom can be silver. So I'll run it through a nitric wash first, and that will get rid of the silver and the copper. Then I can drop out any silver, and then what I've left over will go into a true Aquarija, and then eventually drop out any gold. That's the plan anyhow. Electronic scrapper, but it'll be a while before I get around to that, because I've a lot of other stuff I want to get done first. Ian should restore his shed. He'd win the challenge. Tidy up the shed, yeah. Oh, I hear a bleep down there. Oh. He's coming up to defend himself, everyone, to tell us that he has hatched the egg. Have you hatched the egg?
Well, I said be right back, and I went for to get a beer, and then I came back and I saw my name in chat, and I thought, oh, what have they been saying? So I didn't hear it. No, the egg.
Yes, has the egg been done? Have you hatched the egg?
It's on a hard boil.
Whose mate reckons you have it there that long? It's probably a dinosaur that's in there now.
It was my fullest intentions to do it today.
Yeah. You just keep saying this to us, and we keep waiting for this egg video to come. and
Okay.
it
I can do this, but I know I'm going to lose you. I know I'm going. As soon as I move this camera, I'm going to lose you.
How dare you say the camera? It's the dodgy connection on your computer.
But it's on the bench.
It was on the bench last week.
Yeah, but at least I've got room to do something now. I've got all that space.
You call that room on the bench? All I see is a load of stuff on the bench.
Yeah, I call that room. Yeah. I've non-stopped today. I'll be honest, non-stopped. I've done for the night anyway.
So what did you scrap much out today?
Oh yeah, I've scrapped absolute loads. You know, all the fire extinguisher, the valves and everything. The fans that I got, the rest of the inverters. I've done well.
You know the brass you're getting from the fire extinguishers?
Uh-huh.
Are you saving that up and cashing it all in, or are you just cashing it in week by week, or are you going to save it up for a while?
I'm going to save it up to a dramatic figure. Now, I don't know what that figure's going to be. It might be £1,000 in cash. Well, £1,000 in payout. It might be 500 kilograms or 250 kilograms. It's going to be a figure like that. I can do a video and go £1,000 worth of
brass from old fire extinguishers. Yes.
So it'll take a while. It'll take a year.
Well, with the rate you're getting them fire extinguishers, you could have it done before a year, I'd say.
Possibly. I'm getting 80 a week. Getting about 80 a week. 40 a pound. So that's 20 kilos of brass a week.
Yeah.
So
what's brass at the moment?
That's a year for a ton, isn't it?
Mm.
Right. So yeah, just let me pop out chat. I can't see who's in.
What's brass per ton at the moment? Anyone in chat?
What
is scrap brass per ton?
£3.60. It's quite poor.
Not per ton. I said per ton.
Per ton, 3,600.
Oh, you said £3.60.
Yeah, per kilogram.
Yeah, well, I said per ton. Don't forget me.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, but if you have a ton in a year, that's 3,000 quid you'd have.
Yeah, but it'll be 3,500.
Yeah.
But have I got the space to hold a ton? Which will be like, so I got 50 kilograms in that blue tub. That means I need 20 of those. Have I got space to hold 20 of those? I don't think so. So I might have to go for, if they say £4,000 a ton, if I only weigh it in at £4,000 a ton, then 250 kilogram will get me £1,000.
Yeah.
And £1,000 is a nice YouTube headline, isn't it?
A nice clickbait headline.
Yeah, so 250 kilogram, so that's only 5 tubs, isn't it? I've already got 1 tub, so the 4 tubs to go.
There we go. That'd be a nice payday then. And you'll have it done in 3 months instead of 12 months. Scrapping
together. Hello.
£198 here.
Oh, poos, mate. This restore challenge. I haven't even looked for anything in here yet. It's up in about 2.5 weeks, and I've not done anything.
You always say you haven't done anything, and then next minute you'll pop out with something done.
I've got an idea, something I personally used to use when I was about 7 or 8 years old. So it's definitely over 50 years old. And I can put my hand on it, but I was thinking of something that was behind the
green screen, is it?
Yeah, behind that, yeah. And that's a big effort to get. You know, that's a full afternoon just to get something out from the. So. Yeah, Rafaels, I can always write 1/4 of a ton. I think 1,000 Great British Pounds in brass. That I think will be a good headline. That.
Yeah, 250 kgs.
I actually thought about cheating a little.
And what? How adding brass in from some other stuff?
Well, going to the scrapyard and saying, "Can I buy half a ton of brass off you?" and weigh it in at the same time as my own half a ton. So I'm weighing in a ton of brass. So I get the figure at the bottom and then give them back half the money that they've given me. But, you know.
Oh my God, Matthews. The stuff that goes on in your head.
Scrapping together, you've missed an S off your scrap.
But yeah, it won't be long adding up. 3 months, I could have it in 3 months. So if 1,000 quid off from brass in 3 months isn't too bad of a return.
So I'll kind of tell you the problem I face in life. Just a second.
Your problem, or is there a list of problems, Matthews? We hear a big crash and everything comes down top of them.
Find it, you can't have gone first. Not waiting here. Got me in here. There we go. Right. So, here we go. So, like everybody else, will probably just take a ceiling fan, as such, break it apart, throw it in. Well, I did, although I've just got it back out again because I'm thinking, oh, look at that. What's that? What's that? And then, like you get Scrapman, K&D Scrapping does these all the time, doesn't he? The motor that's inside. You start looking at that and you think, if I peel them off and I stick a rod behind that and I just tilt it like that and I weld those over, that's a sunflower. Is there only me that sees a sunflower in this?
Oh my God.
Yeah, there is. There's only me that sees a sunflower in that, isn't there?
You're never going to get rid of all your rubbish if you think like that.
That's why it went in the bin. But you do something and then you ponder and you think, oh, could I make something out of this?
Steve reckons, yes, he can see the sunflower. Or
yes, thanks. At least someday is a fellow artist.
Oh, you're never going to clear that shed out. I'm convinced that it would never ever get down to any manageable state.
Raphael says, nope, that's a scrapped out ceiling fan.
He's correct.
And Steve says, nope, I meant it's only you that sees a flower in it.
There you go.
Oh,
they're turning on you.
Wounded.
Was the weather nice and hot over there today for you?
It has. It's been nice. I must admit, yesterday I didn't do anything. We went shopping, got some bits for the living room because, we've had the carpet. People don't really think that I live in a house with no furniture and stuff, do they? So we had a new carpet, went got some bits and bats for the wall. And I just sat in the garden in the afternoon reading a book.
Yeah, well, I made the same mistake when I was on holidays for 2 weeks and I said, do you know what, I'm going to change that carpet now. So then I changed the carpet and I go, well, before the carpet arrived, I said, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint the walls now before the carpet comes. So I've done that. Then I go, well, the curtains now aren't going to match the paint or match the carpet. So I'm going to change the curtains now. And all of a sudden, one little decision turned into my first week of my holidays wasted.
My missus, she said to me, settees don't match. I said, you must have known that when you picked the carpet. Like,
well, I live alone, so I can manage that. I can say I don't care because I don't have to show the carpet, so I can just keep the thing. But then I was saying, you know what? I'm just going to get covers for the couches and stuff and just change them color that way.
Whose mate says, what am I reading? It's Con Iggulden, and it's a trilogy of Genghis Khan, and I'm on the last book.
And a very interesting read, is it?
Very, very interesting.
You could write a book. You could write a book on your adventures as a artiste come scrap man.
I could write a book about growing up and nobody believed me. So I've actually just packed in. I've just got a few things to bring back inside. I saw you live. I'll pop on, say hello.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
No, I really wanted to get that egg done tonight, but it just didn't happen.
You had no intention of doing that egg this weekend. Don't be lying to us.
Yo, Cruiser Mac.
Hey, Cruiser Mac. You had no intention of.
I have, because what I want to do is I want to get rid of big stuff in here. You know, if I get rid of big stuff, then the smaller stuff I can do at a later date. That's the plan.
Yeah. Did you look into that other crowd you were on about the last day? I think was it on what day were you on about the crowd that you might be able to sell the e-waste to? What's the name of the company again?
SJA, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Raphael.
He
Advertised on Scrap Chat again today, saying, you know, he's going to broaden it to the northwest. Apparently, he's just in like Hull and that way, but
yeah. And does he need you to grade the boards, or will he just give you a price overall for the whole lot?
Well, if I grade it, which I don't know how to do, I get a higher price. But
you can do it, Ian. We believe in you. We can teach you. Come on. If you only want, we can teach you.
There will always be I think that's high grade. He'll think it's low grade, mid grade. You know, to me, if it's got gold on it, it's high grade.
Well, no, not quite. If it's got gold,
really.
If it's got gold corner VGAs on it, and then gold pins and some nice IC chips on it, and maybe a bit of gold flashing, then you've got high grade. If it's just got like gold pins in it and no gold flashing, if it's just got gold pins, few IC chips, then you're mid grade. And then if it's like, hold on, Raphael's about to show us a nice.
Look at that. That was exactly the board what I fished out yesterday. That is quite awesome board. Look at those chips in the center. But a part of that, you got junk. Only this, if you cut out the centerpiece, easy high grade, awesome board. But all those is junk. Even though it's brass cover, it's gold
pins in there.
There were like 3 copper coils, alu caps. That's all junk.
Right. He's back. I saw that, but right. So that no gold on it whatsoever.
No,
power board.
That's just your power board. So
Low
that
grade.
is low grade.
Yeah. So I'll take. But what will it be if I take all the toroids off?
It's still a low grade board.
Still low grade.
Right. So and again,
and I take the relays off.
Stop right here. Stop right here. Go back to those toroids. If you take them out and you pinch out, let's say, maybe 50 grams of copper out of that, if you leave that on the board, that's going to give you about half kilo extra weight. So compare those 50 grams of copper,
because of the steel,
yeah. So you'd have to see what copper give you
to the price of the extra pound of the board. Hello, the Cruiser. Welcome, sir.
By the way, Cruiser, welcome in.
Hi, Cruiser. You're all in Scrap Chat, aren't you? Yeah, you're Scrap Faces, aren't you?
No, I'm not in Scrap Faces. I'm in Scrap Chat.
Oh, I can't show you. I'll put it in the car now. You'll have to. I'll post it later. I found a nice scrap face today. Oh, poos, mate. Shoot, seriously?
Ooh.
Who's that guy?
Mr. Shark Scrapper. Yeah, he does good videos on the grading of the boards, and he shows, like, again, because he's dealing with board sorts, so he has maybe 4 or 5 more categories than what the normal scrapper will have to deal with. You know, he has a couple of more categories to sort for, where we'd have just high, low, or mid range, where he'd have like high telecom, low telecom, mid telecom, peripherals, all that.
You're totally right about that, Irish, because as many scrapyards, that many grades of the circuitry. We can talk only in general how we like divide them or categorize them to the special scrapyards.
I'm okay. I have got soon an expert coming.
Okay. One day.
I wouldn't go as far as expert now, but maybe a good thief who knows how to stuff a lot of stuff into his pockets.
To be honest, I believe the closest expert to you will be Solers. She working on e-waste at the UK land, and she got some scrapyard out there. So I believe she will be the closest and most knowledgeable about how to sell e-waste on UK land.
The only problem there is Solers wouldn't trust me in a shed alone with her.
You would trust her?
I wouldn't trust Solers alone in the shed with me either.
If you let her inside your shed, you will lose all your floor. Straight.
David says, anyone on the board have any food?
Well, actually, I was dumpster diving earlier.
I've got some liquid food.
I have bacon flavor tuck biscuits.
Bacon flavored duck. Yeah, those are good. I got a whole tray full of memories.
And I have.
Holy crap! That's the thing you want might get. Also,
Yeah, I have two of these, two full of these. There's I think 50 in them.
Shows? He's not listening to me at all, is he?
There, I found some cashew nuts completely sealed off. We're gonna see if those are still good. And leftover from December, a white chocolate leather with some dark chocolate on top, and a Santa Claus there.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah,
Chocolate
good stuff. So we're gonna see if that's still good. It's all still in the packaging, wrapped, untouched, and it was sitting on top.
Hey, Ralph, try it online. That way, if we see you pass out, we can phone 911.
Yeah. And some Easter eggs with also white chocolate, completely sealed off. I couldn't find the date on this damn thing.
Don't worry.
Can't be that. Oh wait, here it is.
Try once and then you will see if it's good or not.
Oh, it's from last year. It's from last year. Should be good.
I found a small bottle of salted caramel vodka. It was a small bottle and it was still sealed, so I drank it.
Chocolate doesn't really go bad quickly because it's basically all sugar.
Who the hell's that?
What's Cruiser Ham or not?
When I said, no, hang on, who is that? Tapping, tippy tapping.
That's me tapping.
What are you working on?
Flattening the shell.
I've got a complaint about the way you hold your shaft.
Yellow,
You
bro.
find me?
You're choking the shaft near the head. Nope, that's wrong.
It's when you want to do little taps. That's when you hold it like that.
Yeah, I was trying to do quiet.
I know that's not your forte. You're like more like. That's your thing.
Hey, you know,
Ian, as you become so expert on hammering, how you use this end of the hammer? You holding it by the end of it, or you holding it right here?
well, just hold it up to the camera. Can you? And then you go like this.
And you open it for him.
Come on, that's not easy.
Well, it would be if I was down there, you was up top. I could just go like that.
Then ping pong. Yep.
There we go.
There, I'll be good for snacks for the rest of the evening.
You mental, you lot.
But
Oh, that was funny last night on Rafael's with crypto coming in here, and what e-waste Mike said to Stormy.
oh yeah.
That's a good one.
How do you hold your ears?
Liquor.
No. Hold the liquor. Yeah.
Oh, that was quite funny. And but then when she thought about it, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going to have to tell my boyfriend because he doesn't."
Yeah, Stormy is it's unbreakable and unpredictable as well.
Yeah, Mike
You never
comes up
know
with
what
pretty
she's
good
gonna say.
one-liners.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to come out with that. Like,
And then she finally changed the idea.
No,
Maybe I'm
David.
supposed to get the dog, the service
No,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
peanut butter. Yeah,
Yeah,
David, I found these in my dumpster, so they're mine.
I'm gonna get a dog that can service me. Yeah, I remember that one.
yeah, get the service dog.
Oh.
I didn't know they had dogs for that service.
Everything is
Well,
for service if you pay for it.
I think it's illegal in most countries.
Yes, I
Mike,
think.
Mike the Curious Life, long time no see.
Oh, my Curious Life, how do? I was catching up on some old, some channels I hadn't been to in a while. Like who was I watching today? I hadn't been in it a while. Was You Can't See Me. His,
No, it's
his
not you
channel
cunts. No, it's not you cunts. It's you coots.
Coots, okay. But
Hello,
yes,
my
hello.
fingers live. Welcome, sir.
See Me.
Another
But,
channel where I haven't
hadn't been
seen in
to
a
his
while.
channel for a while, so I caught up with this week when I'm on holidays. I
Has he
can catch up
reached
with a
the
lot of videos.
10K yet, or is he way over
Oh,
already?
he's over it. He's over it.
Who, Conch? Yeah, he way
Yeah,
over
yeah.
it.
Well
Yeah.
over.
I haven't watched his stuff in a couple of months, and I don't remember what he was at. I remember being surprised that he was over 8K at some point.
He placed an he placed a notification on Facebook last week saying 3.5 million views or 3 million views. I can't remember.
Oh wow! Okay.
The street scrappers video, anyone who does street scrapping always gets big numbers. You look at Scrapping Pallet Man, E-Waste Bin, because he's doing the streets, going around doing the streets. Who else is you and a few more of them.
Bundle Vlogs does very well with his street scrapping.
Yeah, the street scrappers always get good followers because every week they're finding different stuff and people like to see what's on the streets, you know.
Apart from Scrap Kingdom, he don't do so well.
Yeah, well, because he just doesn't do anything with the scrap he gets. He just collects it. And he's a scrapper doesn't collect. A scrapper gets rid of.
Or he might look at making a sunflower out of what he gets.
Yeah, again, a scrapper doesn't do that. By the way,
let me ask Jerry, Cruiser Mac, the lights you've got, did you even give it a thought about making some art out of it?
No.
That was one of the quickest no's I've heard so far.
Come on, Ian. Only you seeing the sunflower in the broken fan.
I'm putting a link in the chat there. This is for Braveheart Scrapper's channel. So if anyone hasn't got Braveheart Scrapper, please give her some view hours because she's trying to get over her watch hours. She's got her 1,000.
I've been running Tina today on her favorite songs playlist.
Yeah, so just try and give her some watch hours if you can, guys.
Already, something like that.
She's at
I should really set up my laptop again so I can run people playlists.
So hopefully she get her to her watch hours, and if she goes live, if we can all go in and pop in and say hi to her if she goes live.
Oh, I haven't even seen the new banner. That's cool with the Braveheart Scrapper with the golden letters. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, I did restart, so that shut down. Okay.
you know,
1.11K. That's pretty damn good.
yeah, so she got over her 1,000, so she's just looking now to get the watch hours. So hopefully we can help her out.
Takes me a year to get 1,000 these days. A year.
Is what? 1,000
My
what?
Subs. It takes me over a year to get 1,000 subs.
Oh, I wish I could get 1,000 in a year.
Oh, sorry.
In the first year, when I hit like 1 year, I was at 1,200 subscribers. So I had 100 subscribers per month, but they were all through the Let's Go, Let's Grow.
Yeah.
So I'm
believe they
assuming
grow
that
very
maybe
slow.
10% of them stayed in the end. and like half of them are still there, but they're dead. There's no activity there, and then the rest just fell off at some point.
I see Johnny Swedish Scrapper moved into a new place today. I seen his video. He's moved into a new apartment or a new building.
Yeah. Oh, someone's
Another
liking
spot.
the pictures.
And he can get off the balcony with his scrapping.
It's in a horse. What's Ian Matthews spraying?
Cherry blossom automatic refill.
Did you
Did you fart or what?
Did you cut the cheese? Did you?
No, I've probably eaten something and not finished it.
All right.
It's full of little fruit flies all around here. So I've not got any. So I'm thinking, well, that'll do.
You might have some beer open and they'll all get drunk and they'll just die of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, just leave a little bit of beer in the can and let it open. They will go inside.
Yeah, and die
Straight.
of alcohol poisoning. Or you know what? You could have some food. Did he be wondering why you just have mice coming into him?
It's absolutely loads of them. All right.
Or Ian, get yourself something like that.
What is that? Hold on. Let me make it bigger.
Is that brake cleaner? Oh,
No. That's what's killing all the running thingy.
I do have.
Bugs, everything.
That kills ants with more than 2 legs.
Wow.
I do
Spray
have.
it on the fly, and that thingy gonna begin to break dance on the back.
Right, I do have. But I can't be there thinking because it's 8:45 and I'm going to have to go in shortly and get shit showered, shaved, ready for work tomorrow.
What time do you start
really?
work? 8 in the morning, is it?
Hang on, what time do I start? What time am I there for?
What time do you have to clock in at?
8. Well, I don't clock in, but 8.
Hey, double R restorations.
Time do I start? Oh, around about 10:30. Hey, double R restorations. Hello.
Hey, bring
Hello.
it.
So, Jerry, have you done all your Transformers?
No, I've got him. That's the next thing. Getting all this odds and ends stuff out of the way, then I'll.
Oh, Transformers. There again, another problem.
Not a problem if you scrap them out, Matthews.
I've turned in all my Transformers that were not the welded ones, and all the ones that had aluminium in them.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I've
I
got
got-
some Transformers.
Okay, before Ian begin to speak about his Transformers, come on, what he see in the scrapped out Transformers?
He saw that he could make a lamp out of them.
Ah!
Oh, the copper strips. Those I take off. Yes,
And what do you do with them?
I toss them in my copper pile for melting.
Right, so you scrap them.
Yes.
You see, I didn't see scrapping that. I saw.
bracelet.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I saw.
If you fold the both
Can I see?
sides, the long sides, if you fold both sides in like 1 centimeter or half an inch, whatever, and then hammer it flat.
You can make a baking tray.
No. If you hammer copper flat, it becomes really hard, and you can turn it into a nice either a bracelet or this is stuff that Scrapman Dan does. He makes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to show to Ian. Please. Look at that, Ian.
Yeah, stuff like that. One of those hammered copper plates.
See?
Those are pretty cool.
Piece of wood.
Awesome.
Awesome. Scrapman Dan make it for me.
Hey,
I've got stuff by Scrapman then. But no, I was thinking like, okay, the restoration challenge is coming up.
Oh crap! The restoration challenge.
And I thought, well,
hey, Dan.
I'm thinking of like restoring a knife. I thought, well, I could use the copper, and make, layer it in an handle.
Hey, Ian, do you know what I like turning copper into?
Money.
Exactly. I see Dan. If anyone's looking for a spare bike, Dan has about 20 of them lying around his place at the moment.
Wow.
Hey, hello, Evie.
In his last video, he has a pile of bikes in the background.
Miss Canadian Scrapper. I was dropped
Hello,
off
you done, Miss Canadian?
a lady's bike last night. They just brought it, put it around my back, and it's practically brand new. I'm like, what am I going to do with it?
What you want to do
Sell
is go to a
Ride
bike
on it.
shop and say to a bike shop owner, say, do you sell second-hand bikes? If he says yes, say, well, if I supply you with bikes that need fixing up, will you pay me for them so much? And he'll probably say, yeah, I'll give you a bit more than scrap price for them. And then that's what
If he gives you a tenner a piece, you're up.
Yeah.
No?
And don't turn down bikes anymore.
I don't.
You don't
Unless they're
turn down
completely
bikes.
wrecked.
Bike, but it's still usable. In most cases, they are rusty.
I did turn down some scrap last week. Knock on the door. Would you like an electric cooker? And I went, no. unless it's got the cable on the end. He went, no, it's had the cable cut off. I went, no, thanks.
Watchcall wants to know. Electronic Scrapper wants to know what are you going to turn the bike into?
Wire stripper.
Oh,
E-Ways Mike.
ready?
Hey, he was Mike.
There we go. That's what you turn bikes into.
Here, hold on.
That's what you turn bikes into.
That's pretty clever, yeah,
That was
Horsey.
pretty good now, in all fairness.
Seahorse.
Missy,
Horsey
oh,
is the name of a Pokemon.
You do have a bit of an artistic eye, all the same.
oh yes, but yeah, that took 300 bicycles to get that.
Funny.
That's
When
why it's
Brutus
priceless.
Metal Art made his fish, it took him only 2.
Come on, last time Brutus made the Scorpio out of the 3 forks.
I still need to watch that.
He is one skillful guy, you know.
Yeah, but to be honest, he does have some nice forks.
Yeah, but how his channel isn't huge, I don't understand. Because he does some really
Give it a
good
little bit
stuff
time.
and way better than some of the channels that do some crafts.
He
And
titles all his videos "How To," which is no longer a thing. Everything "How To" used to be pushed a lot, and that stopped happening like 3 years ago, I think.
yeah.
So
No,
I think
it's
it's just
huge.
basically how he titles the stuff, and I don't think he puts any tags or whatever in.
Yeah, but he's like he's so skillful on the stuff he does, like, and it turns out
Nice
really,
job.
really well.
I think he got involved with the group of scrappers just holding him down.
And I think so.
Yes,
He's
you
hanging
should-
around the
you
wrong gang.
You should look up Barbie the Welder and hang out in the chat there. She has like 100+ subscribers, I think.
Yeah.
She also does some pretty cool welding art.
I was watching Barbie make a couple rate archer last week.
Okay.
So, Ian, when you do retire and you go into all this artistic work, is it just going to be like on the lathe you'll be doing it, or will you actually be welding too? Seeing you're such a skillful welder.
I'm a skillful grinder.
I grinded, or actually cut open a couple of compressors today, just to find out that all 5 of them were actually copper.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Good for you.
awesome. I can't
Yep.
say it. Awesome.
Awesome.
You need
Say
to know
it.
Polish, Ian. SZ.
So scrapping together, reopen.
Awesome.
They're going to be busy.
Awesome.
I have some good memories
Close
in my
enough.
shed. In my shed. This one is
Nice.
almost full, and this one is completely full.
That's
Cool.
that's nice trays you got. Where'd you get the trays for them? Did you just find them in the?
Previous job. And they're actually stackable because they have the little.
Yeah. Anyways, Mike got a rake of them in his last video too.
Yeah.
or 2 videos
And-
ago.
Now the top one is secured on the bottom one, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took this from a previous job at some point. Not
You don't
including
need
the
it
memory,
anymore.
unfortunately.
Poor old Ralph has only 3 weeks left now before he has to go back to work.
Yes,
Oh.
and one week of that will be I will be away because there's a slightly planned vacation.
Are you going back doing the same thing?
Yes, but for a different company,
Right.
different brand also.
So actually, Ralph is
Grundig and
excited
Beko
for
mostly.
getting a new customers. Mrs.
Yeah, I'm excited for not having to apply for benefits and being able to pay for stuff and buy nice things again. I'm not looking forward to actually doing the hours of work.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate
that's always
work.
pain.
Yeah.
That's the down part.
Work could be really good if you didn't have to actually do the hours.
Yes.
Well, I'm fortunate. You know, I'm in a job where I've got a lot of leeway in what I do.
Well, me too, but I'm not sure. I know nothing about the scrap that is produced from this job. So maybe they actually collect all of it and turn it in themselves.
Scrap.
I hope not.
Scrap
I don't
is,
think so.
Scrap is a two-edged sword. You know, it's a bane. If I didn't scrap, oh, just think of the things to be able to do.
What would you do if you wanted a scrapper? Like
A gamer. If I didn't have all this pile of scrap to do the last 2 months, I would be playing video games for 2 months straight, probably. And maybe even do some gaming on the channel, because then I have nothing else to do. Kevin!
I was an avid gamer, but I haven't played a game for a long time. Hello, Kevin.
Morning.
Cheers,
Kevin, did your missus enjoy her birthday party?
I was looking at your sticker on somebody's wall today.
Oh, did you?
That was the guy that you've just been talking about, the guy with the scorpion fork. Brutus.
Yeah.
The anvils, the anvil scrapyard or whatever it was.
No. Brutus Metal Arts. He was polishing his forks, and in the background, your sticker with her.
Not like
Yeah, I
polishing
see that
his fish,
too.
no, he was actually polishing his fork.
I'm not sure if I have his address to send stickers to. I still have a pile of stickers to send.
I noticed, Ralph.
I might
find
actually
it-
do that along this week, because I'm getting close to being done with scrap. So
Hey,
I
Ralph, you always
finally
get a hold of
sent out
Lee.
mine to Big
Lee'd
Boy.
be more than happy to send them out for you.
really,
You think?
I'm not gonna take that chance.
Neither would I.
So, Kevin, did you do any scrapping out this week, or have you been just busy with your mailings?
Well, this morning I have to take a picture, but I didn't yet. I will post it tomorrow. I hit 2 dumpsters this morning. One was an air conditioning dumpster. And I think I have about 100, 150 pounds of wire.
Nice.
But it's not just air conditioning. They also do well pumps. So it's the wire that goes down the pipe to the well pump.
That'll be decent wire.
That's what, 8 gauge or 6 gauge?
Yeah, 6 or 8, depending on the pump.
What is this gauge? How many millimeters is that?
Yes.
It's this thick as opposed to this thick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe that's the same,
Ralph,
like
here's the blown-up version.
square millimeters we got in here. 6 mils, like it's like
Here's
6
the
gauge.
blown up version.
Yeah, we get people come in to us and they go, I want 6 millimeter, and then some people come in, they go, I want 6 gauge, and then some people come in, you all use different names for it, so you just have to
You know,
it's
there
all
was
the same
like
thing.
that kind of
Yeah.
point here when some of the workers, especially on building site, they use inches. That was old era of the builders, and these days we all use millimeters, meters, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when the guy told me at some point I was working only me and the old guy, and he always talked to me with inches. Holy crap! Holy first few days that was terrible. I have no idea what he talking to me. Bring me like 4 incher.
Hey, go.
Gold Coast.
What is 4 incher? For fuck's sake.
Are you still wounded, Gold Coast?
Yeah, poor Gold Coast. Bet Gold Coast. What were you so taking so long, Gold Coast, to put a comment on Ian Matthews' video for? I thought you were quicker than that. You know, snoozing. You see, you snooze, you lose.
Snooze, you lose.
In all fairness, now Gulf Coast is fairly quick getting to them videos.
He was quick.
He is quick.
45 seconds.
Grease lightning, huh?
Oh, stop. It's like he's just waiting there. It's like he's waiting on Ian Matthews to put a video up. And Ian Matthews open. And he's just waiting for that video to go up. And then as soon as it goes up, bang, he's in like a shot. But
I sometimes get notifications an hour late.
Well, don't
Slick it and snot on a doorknob then, huh?
Yeah, don't wait up tonight because I've not done any filming this weekend at all.
Oh, really?
A little bit, but it's all segments to be used in other older segments or newer segments.
Nope, nothing at all. Film nothing.
How that happened, Ian?
I also had a weird glitch in the dumpster room.
What
Weird
happened?
glitch?
It's like, as you know, if you're going to film something, it takes 3 times, 4 times longer than what it is you want to do. So it's like, you know, I need to scrap, you know, not film for YouTube. I need to scrap, you know.
Poor Dan is cooking at 32 degrees there at the moment, Celsius for him. I think it's promised to get up to that sort of, well, not up to 33, but we're promised to get up to 28, 29 here. So
it's 90 degrees by Mike, but 33 degrees by Dan.
No problem. Anyway, 9 o'clock. I'm going in. Shit, shower, shave. Work tomorrow. I might catch you in chat.
Ian, have a nice week at work.
Well, yeah.
Enjoy your evening.
I'll probably get another 100 fire extinguishers next week.
Wow.
Joy of joys.
This time next year, we should get to see the egg hatched.
Hey, Thursday, he brought those fire extinguishers. A good proportion of them was aluminium. I got £132 on Friday.
That was nice.
And that without weighing the brass in. The brass is, I'm saving the brass up until I've got.
Hello, is that
actually Ian? I got.
Yes, okay.
Sorry.
Ian Matthews owes you a couple of pounds in tax.
So is that 132 pounds worth of money?
Ian, I got idea for you. Throw away that broken stool what you have in front of your PC. Put that egg on it and sit on it. You know, at some point it's gonna hatch. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's on the bench. It's almost in pieces.
Almost in pieces.
Almost.
It's the same as it was from day one. It hasn't changed.
Come on, that's only 1.5 years. Or maybe even more.
It's about 18 months, yes.
So Ian,
hey, 5.
Ian, did you get 132 pounds of weight or 132 pounds in money?
In money.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I was well surprised at the amount of aluminium in those fire extinguishers.
Yep.
David Young thinks there might be food in it. The only thing I can guarantee is there's no drink in it, because if there was, he would have definitely have it smashed open by now.
Just put a hole in it, put a straw.
I'm going. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Boy. Speaking of work, I actually have a job tomorrow.
When you say a job,
well, it's kind of like a job. A couple of months ago, when I was in my second to last month, and I didn't know my work was coming to an end, I was talking to some people where I was working on, I think, their oven, and they had just moved. And they just moved into the place, and the guy was having trouble with his television and the sound settings. And I said, "Oh, that used to be my domain. I used to be like the cable guy." And can you come by in your spare time at some point? And they still had all kinds of boxes with all kinds of stuff in it. And I noticed some pewter. I said, "Oh, I like that stuff. It's cool to melt." "Oh, we have a lot more. If you come back, then you can pick that up, and then you can have a look at our system." So I'm gonna go over there and check to see if there's any new cabling needed, and like internet connections and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna get paid in either pewter or brass or copper. All their old crap I'm taking if they don't want it.
yeah, the guy asked me the last day he wanted to check something on his house, and he said, "Can I put the drone up and check the roof or whatever on his house for him?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll put the drone up." And then he said, "How much do you want for that?" And I know he's an electrician. And I said, "No, I want nothing." But I said, "What I want is off you," I said, "is when you're doing houses and you're putting in new trip switches and you're taking out the old junction boxes and stuff like that. I want them. He said, what do you want them for? I said, I'll take the silver from it. He goes, that's great, because I used to have to go to the dump to get rid of them, so now I can get rid of them to you. I said, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go pick up a kitchen table apparently, so I'll see you guys.
Okay.
later.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck with that, buddy.
I'll need it. I'll need it.
Take care.
See
Good
you later.
luck. Bye-bye. Thanks, Cruiser. Take it easy. So, Kevin, when you went to the dumpster and you found this stuff, did you take it with you there and then, or did you come back
Nope, right then and there.
there and then?
I've got, like I said, 100+ pounds of that wire and probably 10 or 15 pounds of copper pipe.
Wow, nice.
And is that far from you? Did you have to travel far, or is it?
No, it was in line of travel. I had to drop my son at the train station so he could go back to his apartment, and on the way back, I made the stop.
And was that your first time doing that dumpster, or did you get stuff there before?
Well, that particular dumpster is the first time I've seen it there,
Okay.
but it's by a plumbing company, and I usually hit their dumpster every Sunday. I get a little pieces of this and that, not much, but something.
All adds up.
Those companies soon gonna be surprised because they're gonna get charged for dumpster, but they're not gonna get charged for any weight what was inside.
Or they'll be saying, geez, we used to have to get that dumpster emptied every 2 weeks. Now we're getting a month out of it.
Well, this is the first time I've seen the dumpster. It's never been there before.
Okay.
Maybe it's new.
Yeah, but there were 6 central air conditioning units in the dumpster, in somewhat disassembled array, and an oil tank, a half of an oil tank that had been cut, and the oil tank was laid up in such a way that you really couldn't see what was in it unless you went into the dumpster to look.
Okay.
Okay, Kev, one more question. Is that dumpster got maybe any logo of some kind of local scrapyard?
No, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Put your sticker on it.
If it doesn't have no trespassing on it,
Yeah.
it's fair game.
Yeah. Unless the dumpster in America says no trespassing, you're allowed to take anything you want from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've met another fella just a couple of weeks ago, and I spoke with him. He left some stuff outside his garage for me, in the same general location. And I told him, I says, if you leave something on the ground, put my name on it. If my name's not on it, I don't touch it. I'm not taking it off the ground because that's theft.
And if it's left out the side of a street, is it not like fair game to anyone?
Well, yeah. I mean, out on the curb.
Yeah.
If it's out by the curb, whoever wants it can take it.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you might miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone else might get it.
Yeah, see, that's where come my point with the owning property, what we go last night. Put the name on it, and that's yours.
It's
If
quite
not,
funny
don't
because
touch it.
I've been walking Mom's dog for the past week a couple of times, like once a day or sometimes twice a day, because she had the stroke and is not feeling very well. She's getting better, but she's tired a lot. So she asked me, "Can you walk a circle around the neighborhood?" I found a solid core wire, copper pipe. I found I think I still have the boards here because I scrapped the thing out for the most part. A DVD hard drive recorder, and that's also in there, a small LCD monitor.
Cool.
So all kinds of stuff just
if
by walking the dog.
Yeah, because most time you're in cars and you just drive by stuff, you don't see it. Where you're out walking, you'll see things a lot quicker and a lot easier. You know?
Oh, and I snipped the cord off an old fridge that was beside the monitor was beside the fridge. So took the monitor, snipped the cord, and went off.
Soon, Ralph, you're gonna walk out with the dog and the little cart next to you.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court ruling on it. There you go. So if anyone wants to see what the rules are on certain parts of America, so you scrapping done a thing on it on. Because every state is kind of different, isn't it? I think as well. They have different rules in different states.
Probably.
Some states or some municipalities will put an ordinance in that you cannot dumpster dive.
Yeah.
But that circumvents Supreme Court, United States Supreme Court. And if they were to argue the point with them, they'd lose it.
Hey, Brizzy boy,
But,
welcome in.
you know, the whole case and time, and that's gonna be like bitching.
Yeah. But,
Brizzy
yeah.
boy.
But it's amazing what people throw out, the value of some of the stuff that gets thrown out.
Yes.
You know?
True.
You know, it's just
The
just
amount
like,
of tools and equipment that
Yeah.
actually still work.
works, yeah. The amount of stuff I see people picking up in dumpsters in America, and it still works. It's just that they got a new one, and sure, we'll just throw away the old one now.
Yeah, well,
And
the
it's
old
still
one,
working.
the old one's only a 14 volt. The new one's a 20 volt.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with it, but
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with it. It still does
Stuff
the
like
job.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's too slow.
Too slow for them, yeah. Where that for another person, that's a very good drill, you know. They pick up that and they go, "This is a great drill."
Hey, free tools are the best tools.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You
Oh,
know?
and cutting discs, if they're worn down like 1 centimeter or 1.5 centimeter, and the disc is still like less than half used,
Mm.
I found like 5 or 6 of those,
Mike,
Hey,
you-
and I just use those to cut open the transformers.
Yeah.
Mike.
Okay. But you know, those discs got expiring date.
Yeah, they can get too rusty or too moisty or whatever.
Yeah, they just shatter very easy as they after that
Yeah, as
date.
long as they
Quite-
as long as
quite
they've
after.
cut a couple of things, I'm still up.
Yeah, if
yeah.
you get them for free, you don't care if they break.
Yeah, even if it only cuts one thing that you wanted to cut and then breaks, then sure, still one thing cut for free. Yeah.
You know, as far as using the shield on your grinder, you're supposed to be
Yes,
fine.
I've never taken that off, and I'm not going to. People
Just ask
say you
Mike,
can.
ask Mike about what grinders can do. He tried
Yeah,
to-
Mike know how
yeah,
to use
he tried
grinder,
to
right?
print a T-shirt one day.
I had a discussion with Snobby Scrappicker at some point about that if you take the shield off, the guard off,
Oh,
that
it really helps.
you can cut better, you can cut more, which
Yeah.
is completely not true, because if the blade goes in like halfway, and
grinder
the
stop
guard is on that side, it still goes in halfway.
Yeah,
yeah, but you can see
I
it.
believe I got that argued Snobby as well once or twice, but nah, he got his own believings and his own
And
ways.
that's why he has a huge scar from like here to here, because
Probably.
at some point the
and Mike
grinder
got, you know,
got
that,
away from him and
woman
went
style
And next
figure
T-shirt got it.
with the very ventilated belly area.
Yeah, well, Mike was very lucky, but Mike is lucky all the time. I've seen what happened to your truck.
I had that shirt hanging in the garage as a reminder, and I still didn't put the guard on that damn thing.
Yeah,
Hey, I
I
healed
believe
it.
that's the beard what make him so happy.
Yep.
Or lucky. Sorry,
You
not
know,
happy.
you know, you know what's funny about that is like 10 minutes after that happened, I went back and they were doing the same thing, and the grinding wheel grabbed onto something, and it shot the whole grinder and went all the way to the garage door, the big garage door. It just phew, took off. I went back and grabbed it because my grinder, you know, when you hit the trigger, it locks on, so you can't, you know.
Yeah.
So when
Oh,
it was
right, okay.
when it was wrapped around my shirt, it was still spinning as I was trying to hold my shirt and watch the blood gushing out of my thing and trying to get my glove off and trying to shut it off.
You know, most grinders, what we got in here, either way, they got actual switch. So when you hold it and release, it's blow off.
Yeah.
Or stop machine. Even some newer machine got the brake on them. So
Yeah,
as
brakes
far
are
you
away.
release the button, it stop immediately.
Yeah. Hey,
mine is one of those buttons that you click up and then click in, and then it locks, and then you can
Yeah,
hold it.
But
But
as
as soon as it like drops, if you then hit the machine, it
it's unlocked.
clicks open. Yeah,
Or just touch it, then it just jump off. And
yeah.
then
It's a
put down the
really
machine
really
too.
sensitive switch. Yeah,
yeah, I
Mhm.
couldn't
but it
get
does lock.
I couldn't get to the switch, so I unplugged it. So my daughter was here, so I walked from the garage into the house with this fucking grinder hanging off my shirt, my arm gushing blood. And I said, "Cut this out." She's freaking out, and I'm laughing. I was like, "Yeah, just get."
Well, did you do much in the shed today? Did you break down many of the computers, Mike?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was saying, were you busy today breaking down your computers for your trip up to Boardsort?
No, I didn't get to them yet.
Okay.
I yesterday was just a shit day. I had plumbing issues on rentals all day, so I didn't get nothing done. And I had that big pile of wire and all those power supplies, so I got all that done today. Started cleaning up some of the crappy motherboards, and so I got a lot done today. But yeah, I want to go to 19th, so I got to see what I can get done by Thursday because I want to start weighing up everything Thursday and see money wise where I'm at. So I got to have at least $3,000 to go.
And do you still have another pickup to do? Did you say as well next week? Do you?
Yeah, same place I got those I-Series ones.
Okay.
That was supposed to be one big load, but he didn't have time to do them all, so I picked up half of it. But all the I-Series, they're
Park Nest.
a whole different deal.
Where did I put the other one?
I got plenty to do between, getting board sort ready, making my shred pile area bigger, taking care of the neighbor. That's crazy.
Yes.
I got
How was
a
your
lot
neighbor?
going on.
How was your neighbor today? She okay?
Yeah. I went grocery shopping for her today and made sure she ate, and so yeah, she's doing good. Doing good.
Tonight I just catch Stein Nordstream. She was on.
Yes, I saw he was on earlier. I missed
Holy crap, he lose a lot of weight.
Yes.
And he go through the hell as far he said.
Yeah, he had that
Stomach thing. The
what do they call it?
flap.
He had esophageal cancer, stage 4. So what they did is they went in and they cut the bad part out, and they took his stomach and pulled it up, and now part of his stomach is part of his esophagus now, so his stomach's like really small.
So you can only eat so much, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, as far as he said, he on some kind of liquid feeding.
Yeah.
Cannot eat anything, swallow anything. Holy crap!
And he has to stay
terrible.
upright. If he tilts to the side, stuff comes out.
Yep.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
Yeah, that poor guy, man.
Yeah.
Hey Bill, how are you getting on?
Hello, Bill. Welcome, sir.
I'm doing all right.
You're back to work. Did you say the yard is open again tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah. Hope messed my back up. Now I'm hurting with it really bad.
Oh boy.
You just don't want to go back to work.
Maybe I should do that as well.
Yeah, I might do that after this week, my last week of holidays. So I might go. Oh, my back is bad. I might take another week.
To be honest, I'd rather go to work instead of being sick.
No,
that is true.
Pretend. Don't say it. Yeah.
Nothing
You're not really sick.
bad.
Hey, Gold Coats, welcome back.
Last week we had to take and load 500 tires in a semi.
That's plenty.
Where they burnt. Here, Golf Coach. You'll be happy to see this, Golf Coach.
Hold on out. Let me put it up there for you.
94. Real feel 102.
That's way too
It
warm.
feels like 102.
That's
It feels
38
102.
Celsius or so.
He's advisory.
It's actually on my phone it's 94, and on my computer it shows 96. It is hot out there though. But
You have aircon at your house?
those fortunate people that had those air conditioned garages,
Ooh, yeah.
we like it.
Yeah.
My garage is air conditioned, Mike.
Yeah.
At one point I get myself the transportable air conditioner, that big bugger, what you sit and run. It's supposed to heat it or actually cool down the room, but the self exhaust pipes, it gives so much heat. So this what come out with the cold air what come out of the machine and get doubled with the heat what outgoing with the pipe.
Yep.
So it doesn't work whatsoever.
No, you have to make sure that the heat goes outside.
I did that. I even insulate the pipe, but still that wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I had it down to 69 degrees in the garage today. I was cutting the wires out the power supply, so every time I get a 5 or 6 power supplies, I take them outside. It was like walking into a brick wall when you open that door. It was so freaking
Yeah.
Blast.
94.
My truck has 260 air,
260
so I'm good.
I don't know about Danny.
Poor old Shark Scrapper. Anytime he's doing his videos, the sweat is pouring out of him in the garage.
Yeah, and you know what the funny part is? He still has that big ass belly, so he ain't losing the weight.
He's sweating out something else. He got to sipping something in the side.
Yeah,
Fat people sweat mayonnaise.
I don't know. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. And those little fans he has in there just blowing hot air around.
Yeah. I keep telling him to
like-
get an air conditioner. Surely
like
he
in
can pick
the-
up an air conditioner that'll be able to fit it somewhere there.
Like in this comedy show, they see the really fat guy on the beach in Australia. They try to push him back into the water. The guy begin to cry, and one of the guys said, "Listen, he crying. I bet that tastes like gravy."
Wow.
Well, I've got it worked out to where if something happens to my neighbor, I won't be losing my garage. So,
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not good.
well, what she's gonna do is she's gonna quit clean deed her house to me. So when she dies, then I'll have the house and the garage.
Oh wow, cool.
You can do
That's
that
why
too.
you're being nice to her.
I know Mike is nice.
I
Mike is
figured you
always
out.
nice. One thing I have to say, one thing I have to stick up for Mike is if he knows anyone's ever in trouble and he can help them out, he always will. I can vouch for that.
He does.
Yes.
He does.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go to hell though.
That's okay. He might
No.
be
Just
a
the
hard
way I
nut
like it.
in real life, but he helps.
Yeah. He don't, if he can help any way, he will. He always will.
Yeah, the problem with her is she has like a daughter that don't give a flying shit about her. So she has really nobody that cares, takes care of her or cares about her, so.
But they're gonna get shit about it when she passed on, and they're coming like cases with the what to do with the house, what to do with the ground, what to do with
Now they
the.
don't have to worry
road.
about this because this upcoming week it's getting registered, so it'll be in my name and nobody can fuck with it.
Better.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, but still, you're gonna get some cases because hey, come on,
Yeah, but there's nothing they can do. It's all legal.
Yeah. legally, yeah.
They can have whatever they want in the house. Do me a favor and clean it out. But yeah, as far as the property, because all her daughter would do is just sell it anyway. And her thing is she wanted to give it, so her granddaughter and daughters would have a house, but should just sell it. Hit the thumbs up. I ain't doing that shit.
Yes, hit the thumbs up.
I ain't gonna do that.
Thumbs up.
But
Duimpjes omhoog.
what age is your neighbor again? She's 60 what?
3?
Okay, so she's still like a young woman,
Yeah.
10 years younger
She had
than
a
my
lot of
mom.
health problems for years.
Whoever
But,
puts
it's-
9
it's-
in this thing.
It's terrible that some kids, after their parents will look after them, rear them or whatever, then they just go out and they just forget about it. But in the end, I suppose, when their parents are no longer there, they'll probably wish they had spent more time with them.
Yeah, that's the
Usually,
problem.
yes.
She has a daughter and aunt and shit like that, but they're just out to get what they can get. It's they're just greedy. It's just sad.
As I say, you only miss them when they're gone.
Yep. I don't even think they will, to be honest with you. They'll come down here, see what they can pilfer out of it, and that'll be it. And her daughter pretty much robbed her blind anyway, so they don't really have much valuable anymore.
Yeah, Earl is awesome.
Oh, Coach, here, this is for you too, buddy. There you go.
There you go. Hold on. There you go, go, go. There's Earl.
It's funny. It looks like it's a little porthole, and he's looking through like.
Through like a keyhole or something.
Don't you want to know how I reached all the way over there to take that picture in front of Earl when I'm sitting behind him? Huh?
You got one of those.
Video?
Or you said a timer? I'm not sure.
No, I got a daughter.
Ah, yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Too easy.
So Kevin, how
That's
was your wife's birthday party? Did she enjoy it?
Oh,
Feel
she
simple,
did
man.
enjoy it. Yeah, the baker, we had a cake made, and it was chocolate fudge with white cake. And in the middle, he put chocolate fudge, and my wife wanted Hershey's morsels, the chocolate chips.
Yeah.
So he put 2 1-pound bags of chocolate chips in with the fudge between the 2 layers of cake. Talk about chocolate overload.
Hey, simple man. Hope you're enjoying your vacation.
Naked one. So Simple Man is naked, and probably some goat he just frying is also naked.
I actually had some. My neighbor made lamb last week and gave me some. I haven't had lamb in a long time.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
good meat.
I'm not a big fan of
Good stuff.
lamb.
Well, the problem was I ate it and I got naked. What the fuck? I don't want to eat that no more.
That's the side effect, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, still disappeared.
I ate that, got naked,
Easy.
went out in the garage. Now I'm walking around naked out in the garage. What the hell?
You know, the good lamb meat, it's quite awesome if it's well done. You know, actually prepared right. Other than that, it's gonna stink very a lot.
I was surprised because he smoked it and it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't had lamb in a long time.
Now, what was he smoking when he smoked it?
Dog shit and
Smoke grass every day.
And cat piss and dog shit. Huh?
And then I'm watching him today. I'm standing, I'm like a little peeper. I'm standing on a chair looking over his privacy fence, talking to him. So he's walking around with this little pooper scooper thing, and he's picking up the dog shit. And he opens up this lid and he drops it in the ground. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He said, I dug a 4-foot hole, and you can buy this sleeve, like it's like a container, like a septic tank for dog crap.
Mhm.
And you put it down in there, and you put a little bit of water in there, and you put a tablet in it, and it dissolves it. Like, what the shit?
Yeah, it turns into compost, basically.
That's it. After that, it is no shit.
Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get one and put it outside by the garage when I have to take a shit.
I knew that was coming.
Why don't you just find a seat for one of your barrels?
I got shit.
And then you can take it over to board sort.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Drop it in with the shred.
I had
Round
so many motherboards today sorting shit out. Oh my God.
Sorting out all the new categories, is it?
Yep. And it covers, it covers the colored ones, it covers the green ones, and so it's basically if you have a solid socket, if it's not a metal socket, if it's solid, it goes in the shitboard pile. So it's got to have the perfect square, perfect square in the center on a color board or a green board to be, the regular stuff. Other than that, it's shit. So I got like 3 big totes to the shitboards now.
Yeah, because are you finding now because of all that new thing, it's less money you'll be getting at the end of it, I suppose, because where you're getting a bit higher grade on the boards, you're losing out on it.
No, the category is you should be able to take a green metal socket green board and a small socket green board, and they were the same exact price, $2.25 a pound. So now the metal socket are $1.50 a pound. The green socket small are $2.25 a pound, and then the solid socket, no matter what color they are 70 cents a pound.
Okay.
So it's like major price drops there.
So
To be honest, I'm glad I
again,
get
the
rid of my
AMD ones
motherboard.
are crap.
Yes, AMD.
Yeah. I always Intel.
The only benefit I have is all those iSeries ones, they're all metal sockets. So, it's still $1.50, but
Yeah, the iSeries is usually socket 1150
Yeah.
something,
But you can't-
or socket 1366. What was the other one? Socket 20 something. I forgot.
55,
It's been
I
a long
guess.
time.
LGA 55, 1155.
I use the actual socket designations because that's what I learned in my time in IT.
memory was like almost $25 a pound. That's down to 20. But I was told memory to board sort when it was $14 a pound. So, the prices still are right. It's just there's just so much more separating that you have to do.
Yeah, it's all different categories now.
The hard drives are all different. They're gonna do the CD-ROM boards here shortly, SATA and IDE. So you're gonna have to separate those.
But that's no surprise. Look at the SATA board of the CD and the old IDE.
Oh yeah.
The old IDE is full size of the CD
ID,
drive.
yeah.
New SATA is like not even a quarter.
Oh, look, Rafael, a jumper.
Jumper, awesome! Got it.
No,
I'm gonna take the jumper
don't
and send
save
it to you.
Let it jump. Don't save it. Let it go.
Okay, I'll let it jump. See if I can. It jumped somewhere. I heard it fall there, so I'll look that up later.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was taking
You're gonna
off the
step on it later.
MLCCs.
If you step on it, you're gonna find it.
Yeah. Not while I'm wearing shoes, but yeah.
All right, Irish, I'm going to leave.
Hey, Kevin, take it easy. Thanks for being up.
I'm going to go in and see what we have left over for dinner
I'm happy
Enjoy.
with Holy.
besides cake.
Hey, cake is always good.
Get tired of chocolate?
All right.
Take it easy.
Hey, Kev,
Enjoy the
we'll pick
evening.
up- put them photos up later on community tab so we can see them.
Okay.
All right?
Mike, hope your neighbor's doing okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
See you, DK.
Yeah, a lot of the motherboards with a CPU and the fan would bolt on. When you took that off, there'd be that little plastic square that went around like a mounting bracket for it.
Yeah.
I don't even take them off anymore on the shit ones. I just leave mine there. I'm not
And
gonna.
that's
Oh,
what,
yeah,
70 cents a pound you're getting for that.
That's where the AMD coolers hook onto.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even taking them off anymore. I used to clean the boards up. I don't even do it anymore. The hell with them.
There's
No,
all
I
Jump,
don't
jump, jump! Jump, jump, jump! Jump, jump!
Don't you
Jump
have a
up, jump up, and get down.
Throw them in the trash can.
Nope. That's jumpers.
That's gonna be my next video. I got a big jar of jumpers. I'm just gonna sit there and just dump them in a shred bucket.
If you feel like
Or you can make them jump. Get one of your sound system speakers, put it on its back, have the cone up, and then put them all on the base, and then put on like loud music and watch them go to.
I picked up a big speaker the other day. I don't know if it works or not. Something huge.
Well, that's one way to test it.
Or maybe I'll
We
just-
actually, my brother and I actually did that when we got a new system when we both still lived with our parents, and we put the speaker down like that. We were eating those little roasted peanuts with like a shell around them, and just for fun, I put one on the speaker, and then I put the volume up and put up a song with a big beat, and it was like rattling when the treble started, and then the beat came, boom, and it exploded against the ceiling.
And then your parents
Bits of
roared up
peanut
with you.
everywhere.
I guess fun was the first of the top of the
Yeah.
class.
So that was when the parents were not home.
Of course.
Of course. I think that was the same weekend we drilled holes everywhere so we can get internet cables from all over the place.
So they were happy to come home and see the house full of holes, were they?
No, they didn't notice. Like 2 months later, my mom was like, "What's this little cable here by the stairs?" So that's the reason why the internet it never fails anymore, Mom. That's why it's so fast. Because we just stopped using Wi-Fi like completely. Everything was on the cable.
Hey, Raphael, what time did you get up this morning? 12, 1, 2?
Yeah, that was around 12.
And did you do any scrapping out today at all, no?
Yeah, I did. I did scrap out plenty brass today. I
Okay.
got like big bucket full of brass, about 30 kg of brass, clean brass.
Oh wow!
I have plenty buckets with like piece of iron pipe and the brassy valve on it and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
kind
me
of
too.
stuff. So just clean it up, separate it, and yeah.
I'm actually separating the brass bits that have like the solder on them because they were soldered on the pipe, and then I have the brass bits that you could just screw off, and then there's the little crimp ring on the copper
Oh, yeah.
pipe, and I take the Dremel and just cut that until you have a slit, put in a flathead screwdriver and go, and then you can slide it off. Yeah.
True,
It's a
that
bit
will do.
bit of work, but quite a lot of brass.
I didn't
have-
touch any copper pipes today because I don't feel like using grinder. But yeah, I
Oh,
unscrew plenty
Also this thing.
brassy.
My neighbor gave me this.
What is that?
I thought it was aluminium. It's a clothing rack, I think.
Oh.
I thought it was
No,
aluminium, but it's
thank you.
steel, unfortunately. So disassemble and put it in the shred.
You can put it in the shred as it is.
Well, it's easier if I disassemble it because I only use like small boxes. I don't have a trailer.
Yeah, he doesn't have a trailer like you, or a trailee.
I had to go into Raphael's stream last night and tell him all to go to bed. And first thing I heard was they were bitching because you never came back.
I came back. I came back.
Did
but
you?
I came back, but they had a full panel when I came back, and then I said, "Well, I'm going to bed anyhow. There's 10 people there. I'm not going to go in the basement because then someone has to come down."
Yeah, they were talking shit about
Watch Call just arrived. Harold, I think, and who else was there? Cruiser Mac was there at the time, and there was bro Ali Mac,
Crypto.
Crypto,
yeah.
Stormy, Ralph, Raphael, and who was the 10th person? Who was the 10th?
There was plenty person last night. To be honest, I don't know who was there. That was full.
It was 10 people when I went in. I said, "Oh, I'm not going."
Turnout though.
I watched the football, and when the football finished, I went on, but he had 10 people there, and I said, "Oh, well, I'll leave it now, and I'll just watch then." And then,
Hey, come on, we got to bitch a little bit about Irish. Come on.
I know, but it's only jealousy. I take it as jealousy. You just wish you could be like me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Take it like that. That's gonna make you healthier.
Yeah. I don't bitch about anyone. You see, I'm just easy.
If I had to be like Irish, I'd take a bottle of pills. All done.
Make sure they're strong ones.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'm easy too. That I keep telling women that, but they don't. Yeah, never mind.
Different type of pills.
Be my luck, I take the blue pill. I'd be good for a month. Oh man! Hey, Timmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Cheers, Tim.
dinner break, and I'm going back out. I'm probably going to work till about 11 or 12 tonight.
And
Lots
Wh-
to do.
so I was going to say, did you know your city? How did you move the water heater?
I did. I
Out of
did
there.
that yesterday when it was 94 degrees outside.
Out of there.
And you know what the bitch was? I have, those wheelie bins I have, the trash bins.
Yeah.
Well, I had 4 of those behind the house. So each one of those weighs 400 pounds. Because there's breakage,
Wow.
power supplies in them, and all kinds of crap. So I had to move 4 of those, that's 1,600 pounds. And then I had to move that piece of crap 400-pound water heater by myself behind the house. So we danced. Yeah, me and the water heater were dancing.
Oh, you doing the water heat dance? Oh, not too
Yeah.
bad. I did a lot of music on when you were
had
It
the
was all right
time of
till the
my
water-
life.
It was all right till the water heater stepped on my foot. And I was a little upset. Yeah, I moved it.
And are you going to just scrap that out, or are you going to? Is it for
No,
keeping, or what are you doing with it?
No, I have 200-gallon ones. I have an 80-gallon one. So what I do is I cut them in half, so they're easier to handle. So just get the
Yeah, but as well, when you cut them down into the half pieces, that give you a plenty debris, like insulation, all that shitty stuff.
Yeah, not real. I mean, it's not a lot. I got
What is he at? practicing his martial arts.
Yeah. That insulation, it just it'll just come out in one actually.
Around it.
Yeah, I just throw it in the garbage can, let the city deal with it. But that's all that's in there. It's just that insulation. The rest is the outside metal, and then you have the tank. But you gotta cut around the whole tank, and then you have to cut a big slit in it because you had to cut. There's like I think 6 or 12 tubes. I think there's 6 in that one. So that connect to the tank. So you had to cut all those tubes in half so that it separates.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
My 2 wheelie bins are full this week going out because like that I was scrapping out stuff. So I've all the plastic and all the stuff that I don't need stuffed into the wheelie bin. So
I'm so glad I can dump everything I don't want in the basement, in the dumpster room.
I put all kinds of crap in my weekly trash. I don't give tires. I don't care.
If I got too much plastic and I cannot throw it into the shred, I got to go to the recycling center.
Yeah, well, we have a recycling bin and a normal bin. So I put all the plastic in the recycling bin, and then the regular bin is the trash that isn't for recycling.
I got actually at my flat. I got 2 bins, and both of the bins are divided into 2 as well. They got so actually I got 2 bins with 4 sections for it. One is for the food rest, like packed in the bag. One is for the all rest trash to burn, and one for just cartoon or paper, and one for
Cardboard,
the plasticky and kind of food covers,
Food
like
packaging and empty
packaging,
plastic
that
bottles
stuff.
and cans can probably also go in.
Yeah, but cans go to shred. So
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, once the prices go up and I can make some decent money again, I'm gonna get rid of my barrels and I'm just gonna buy wheelie bins.
yeah, that's way
Like
easy to use, right?
E-waste bin, has all the bins, and then
Yeah.
label each one. Because then, even if I have to rent a U-Haul truck, I can just wheel them up the ramp.
Yeah.
Really handy.
Yeah, a lot easier for you.
I were lucky enough at some point when they changing those bins for the new system, because before that we got just one bin with one compartment in it. And after the commune said, we're gonna switch, you are not allowed to use your old bins from this date. So I just grabbed the bins from the whole building. So I end up with the 7 or 8 bins. So 240 liters. And when I planning to buy such a kind of bins, wheelie bins, they ask about 500 crowns for each one. So that's quite expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can buy them from the city. They'll actually sell them to you for $50. So the same bin, like if I went to like a Home Depot and bought it, it's $149 for the same 90 gallons. But I can buy it straight from the city and own it. It'll be mine, and for $50. So I don't know if there's a limit on how many you can buy. So,
but still, that is extra 50 bucks.
Ask
for
all of your
the
neighbors
bin,
to buy one if there's a limit, and then give them all to you.
Well, I already have 8 of them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about why I have 8, but I have 8.
Neighbors come out in the morning and their bins are missing. Now they know why.
There's a couple upset neighbors around here, but no. No, one of my scrap guys, he has he does stuff for his landlord, and they have like 20 of them in a garage.
Okay. But to be honest, those bins are made out of the good plastic, because even when on the scrapyard, when they go and grab it with the forklift, they squeeze it a little bit. It's not going to break. It's just going to squeeze a bit. They can lift it, tip it out, no problem whatsoever.
Yep. And that's the
See,
way
this is a bit more handy than the whole thing in one piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way our trash trucks are. They have a claw that comes out, squeezes it, picks it up, dumps it, drops it back down.
Yeah, I seen one of the claws going wrong and shaking the bin all over the place.
I mean, they broke my neighbors, but you just call them and say, hey, they broke it, and they'll come and replace it. They say just put the old one out by the street. Ralph, you're gonna poop your pants. Cut it up. Wow, it got windy out there. It must be raining, which means I had to go get my thing out of the driveway.
No, it's still nice and clear out here. No clouds in the sky.
Yeah, it's raining. I'll be right back. I have to go get my soil.
I got no window to look at, so.
I'll be back in a flash.
Oh, got some batteries here. Right. I actually need to figure out what to do with my batteries. I asked my scrapyard if they take like the normal batteries that go in like a remote control or whatever, like the small ones. No, we don't take those. Batteries that go into laptops. No, we don't take those. We only take lead acid batteries. I said, well, I have one that's off of one of those electric bikes. No, only lead acid batteries.
Well, what's going to take your batteries? Your local council recycling yard or whatever.
Yeah.
You have that over there.
I got all those crappy small these things. AAA, and then you got the double A, slightly bigger, and then I have a lot of these things.
Just drop it into the shred pile.
No.
Why no?
It's not good for the shred pile.
It's not good for the
environment. Come on, it's not gonna go to the environment.
Beep,
the
beep,
shred
beep,
or
beep,
scrapyard got separated. Rainwater system and all other water systems. It's not connected together with the rest of the network.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, if there's a local place to take the batteries, I just give them to them.
Yeah,
same thing.
true.
Yeah.
I think there is a place where I can turn them in, and I got a small bucket full of all kinds of batteries and laptop batteries and other stuff.
Yeah, all the shops here have a designated area where you can go in and put
Put
your
a couple
batteries in, like
batteries.
batteries into it, and
Yeah.
a crowd come every month and collect them. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
there's
put
two
I
shops
put
like that.
my batteries in, and I take the lead acid batteries if they are there.
I don't think they allow that in here, but yeah, I see a few shops where they accepting like batteries or fluorescent tubes and all
Yeah.
that stuff. As well, I was surprised last time when I went to the plumbing supply shop, and they actually gathering the old plastic toilet automats for the flush, right?
Oh, okay,
and,
yeah.
and they gonna that was only one company, one brand of the of those toilets and all that stuff. It's gathering, and they planning to recycle it into some kind of like packaging, all that plasticky stuff.
Okay.
I see often when they gathering pumps, when you buy the new pumps, you can just get rid of the old ones, or but yeah, I'm not gonna give out the old water pumps, right?
no, there's not brass in them.
Jumper!
Jumper! It's a jumper!
What else is on there?
Oh, it's not jumper, it's a flyer.
It's a flyer.
I think it's my
What board is that now? What's
Look at
that
it.
graded as?
Check this out. So this would be considered a green socket, small socket, right? $2.25 a pound. This would also at one time be considered a green socket. See? This would and then this one would be the same thing. So now you have this is the green socket, small
Socket
socket.
478.
It has to have that perfect square to be $2.25 a pound. It has to have that square.
That's because the Intel versus
Yeah.
AMD.
This used to be the same thing as that. Now look at the socket. Okay? It's a solid socket.
Socket, yeah.
And if you look, I don't know if it'll show up, but right on the very top, I don't know if it'll show up or not.
It says
It'll
AMD.
say, it'll say AM or FM up here.
Oh yeah,
So if it says
Phenom.
if it says AM or FM, now this went from $2.25 a pound to 70 cents a pound.
That sucks.
Same thing with this one.
That's the old 939 probably.
Now, color boards are a different category. They're already cheap. So the same thing with these. This here would be a small socket color because it has that square. If it's a color board and it has the solid, then it's a 70 cent a pound. Same thing with that one. You think
And
down
how
there?
That's socket 754.
Yeah.
That's an
And now-
AMD
This
one.
one
I think.
also got a little square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because this is a smaller square, it's still the same as this one. Which
And what price?
Oh,
are they
that's
at the
weird.
moment?
makes no sense.
Oh,
And then
Exactly.
all of these used to be laptops.
Yeah.
Focus, bitch. I have said it. Hey, Sellers. I was just asking about you yesterday.
oh,
So
hello,
these
Solars.
used to be laptop boards. So now, if they have this for your thingy on it,
RAM.
Memory.
now they're an integrated motherboard.
And what's the rate of pay on them?
How much are they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, Everyday Scholars,
Yeah,
welcome,
actually,
by the way. I
most
think you
of
come in,
the
but I was
laptops-
watching
Yeah.
Mike. So I couldn't talk.
They are all right.
£9 per kilogram if they have the
Cheers, Solars.
plastic socket.
A laptop
Oh,
motherboard.
That's still better than
is-
the 30 cents a kilogram I get.
Yeah, laptop motherboard is $4.75 a pound. An integrated motherboard is 55 cents a pound.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yep,
That's
That's
right.
okay.
But
yeah.
to be honest, all new laptops got integrated at least 4 gigs of memory on the motherboard, and you cannot take out the CPU out of them. It's all their own. Plus,
Yeah.
the motherboard is half size of the old one.
Hey,
Oh,
Everyday Scholars, I hope your kid that was in hospital is okay and everything is going well.
Yeah, I was just asking about you yesterday, so because I haven't seen you, I was going to send you a message today.
There
What
you
is,
go. That's fairly old one.
So, yeah, but see, that has a socket.
Yeah.
So that's a laptop motherboard to where the one I have does not have a socket, so it's an integrated motherboard.
This one, yeah.
like that type, yeah.
So that, yeah. So
Oh,
that's,
that's cool. At least i3 or something.
Look at the size of this MLCC.
That's not MLCC.
No, that's true. I was just kidding. That's part of the USB port. It looked like MLCC because it reflects brown.
It does reflect
it's
brown,
not.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's silver.
Now you can see what it is.
Yeah.
Come on, if that were MLCC, I will see it before you point it out.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
now
there's
I gotta have
hardly
plenty of
anything on
factory.
these.
It's starting to be a pain in the ass, is what it's starting to be. And then Chris at Boardstore left me a message on my one thing, explaining something to me. He told me quit whining. I said I'm not whining. I'm trying to deal with your bullshit. That's what I told him.
Was there a gold corner on here somewhere? Actually, I don't remember.
So yeah, I got at least another 100 towers coming, all i-series, and 150 or 200 hard drives. What are you doing? I don't know.
So you get for the i-series, you get at least $6 per chip, isn't it?
For the CPUs,
Yeah.
if it's an i5, if it's at least a 2400, they're $6.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, so I've already made my money back on just the CPUs and the memory. You know, the 6 trays of memory. So I'm
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
The motherboard, the memory, and
but
still
the,
is graphics.
the CPUs. You know, I mean, I have 6 or probably at least 55 from the other day. I have 66 from the scrapyard run I did like 2 weeks ago. So I have to go through all those. But each CPU, you have to put it in. You have to, separate them all.
Oh,
So
I'm just reading Everyday Solar's there. That's terrible news. Everyday Solar.
I haven't been much.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Oh, Solars.
Really?
Oh,
Dang.
Jesus. I tell you, it's just some people have bad luck altogether. You think like, as I was saying before, it's just if you've got your health and you're able to get about and you don't have any issues, it's worth more than any amount of money in the world, I think.
Yeah, it just seems like when something bad happens, it's just like more and more follows for a while. I mean, I've had that, myself, and it's just like
Domino effect.
it's like when does it end?
Yeah.
When does it end?
Well, hopefully, Everyday Solars, they've caught it in plenty of time, and they can get it sorted quickly.
Yeah. It's like my buddy died, then my neighbor died, and now she's got the pancreatic cancer, and it's just I don't know. I don't get it.
Cancer seems to be on the rise. Every second person you talk to, they know someone that has it now or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just really, really prevalent out there at the moment. And again, I think that's to do with the lockdown, with people not being seen by doctors, and they'd have a bit of an ache or a pain, and normally they go to the doctor, but then they go, I don't know what, they're awful busy in the hospital with COVID at the moment. I leave them alone, and it just develops into more serious issues then.
Holy shit! This chair goes up pretty high.
Looks like your head's about to hit the ceiling.
Well, I got this chair. It's a salon chair. For like barber shops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I need a new chair.
But when I went and got my one pickup, the guy had it in his thing. I said, I want that chair. He said $50. So I said, all right. I said, if I have enough room in the truck when I leave, I'll buy it up. So you see,
That's pretty cool.
got the little pump up thing right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Pump the chair. Pump the chair.
So I got all the van loaded, and I kind of made a spot for it because I wanted the chair because I needed one. So I was digging in my pocket to get money. He said, take that chair and put it in the truck and get out of here. So I said, thank you.
I don't know that channel that Electronic Scrapper just put in there. Picky Plans put out an interesting video on processing MLCCs. I must check that channel out. I've never seen that channel name before.
No, what? But then you can go like this. You can be like Ralph and go. Wait a minute. Whee! You shrink down. I felt tall for a minute. It does.
Yeah, it's easy. You can have it like, whee! Eva used to do that for me when she's next to me.
And then it had the foot bar on the front to put your feet.
Not sure if mine has that.
Well, this one is like way up, but my desk is an L shape, so every time I would turn it,
Oh yeah.
I couldn't turn it, so I had to take it off. But it's a good club. I can bust somebody in the head with it.
I actually had the same thing because when I roll my chair all the way to the front and I try to turn because I have multiple screens, then the armrests would hit the tabletop or the desktop, and but you can't leave them off because it's basically the structure of the chair. So
Yeah, it's
I took the
holding
one that was on that side,
backward.
turned it around, put it on that side, did the other one the other. So now they're on there like this.
Hey, put 'em upside down.
That will do.
It works.
Until you
But
don't lay back so hard.
I need a new chair. Really, this thing has had it. I sat more on this chair than I don't know.
I got one more
Yeah.
chair like this one.
Then
but
I did
it's
actual work
in
the
bad
last
weather
year.
condition. But actually, even those one were in good condition at when we get rid of it from the house. I just pack them down into the new chair boxes and just drop it into the garage. But after I unpack it here, all those little skin look like thingy begin to peel off out of it.
Yeah,
And
fake leather.
I end up with the just kind of stuff in it.
On the pleather.
Yeah. That's the same with mine. This actually it was all black, but now it's gray because all the fake leather peeled off.
Yeah, I
It
still
looks
got
like one of
some
those.
pieces
It looks
left
like
on
it's
the
supposed to
side,
be
but-
like this, but it was all black.
But
But
so
to be honest, it's better to touch than the leather.
Yeah, especially when it's hot.
No.
But
Yeah,
for the
these
first 2
chocolate eggs
weeks
are
or
still
3
pretty
weeks, every time when I come home, Eva screaming at me, "You bring another pieces of leather on you." That was everywhere.
At some point, I just picked everything off.
Yeah, I still got some left somewhere.
Look, my nipple. Nipple.
Oh, you have them too?
I got
Yeah, but nip slip.
one. I got two.
Did you see in the Commonwealth Games? Well, you wouldn't follow the Commonwealth Games anyhow, but a guy was running and he finished last because his penis popped out of his shorts and he had to put his hands over and hold his penis while he was running, so he couldn't run at full speed.
Poor guy.
I think you need some tighter underpants. Speaking of sports, there were the Highland Games in the Netherlands, either yesterday or today.
The Highland Games, but that's a Scottish
Yeah.
thing.
That's a Scottish thing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they told on the news. And during the hammer toss, which is basically the big ball on the stick, which you swirl around and then throw, someone threw the wrong way and hit a jogger, and he died instantly.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna die instantly, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
just bang! Didn't even see it coming. It was poof, dead.
and why was the Highland Games on in?
I don't know. It's something to do, I guess. But apparently they're a bunch of noobs because they're throwing the wrong way.
And because they're noobs, some poor bugger is dead now. It was out for a cycle.
Yeah. Well, it was a 60-year-old guy apparently was walking there.
Well, just still doesn't mean he deserved to die because he was 60.
No. Just say it was a 60-year-old guy.
I just say anything over 60, you take your chances. Right, Raphael?
I don't think I'm even gonna live up to 60s.
That's what I said. I got 2 more years. I'm gonna be pissed off.
Right, I'm about to finish up. My 2 hours is nearly finished. So,
No, ready.
as normal, I will ask everyone what they're at for the week. So, Raphael, what's your plan for the week?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna call you lazy man.
Okay.
And second of all, I don't know.
I take it as jealousy. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead, do it. Enjoy.
Go on.
I don't know. I'm gonna probably come out with some video at Tuesday and some stream at Saturday.
Okay.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. All right. E-Waste Mike, what's your story for the week?
So, as you know, I'm younger. Just try to get stuff cleared up. Sure. Work
I
on
was
the
about to say a
hours
similar thing, but
and, maybe do that one pickup at the end of the week. But let's get ready for board sort, hopefully. Who that? That could be a
Silver
booty
Scorpion probably.
Or Shark?
call. Oh, that motherfucker.
All right. Ralph, what's your story? Have we a video coming out soon?
I now have the garage in such a state that I might actually be able to do some casting again.
Okay.
So I still have that sunset bronze I want to make using the bismuth. I will probably do that somewhere in this coming week. And then the video will be out somewhere not the week after, because then I'm going to be away. Probably the week after that.
Are you doing that gaming
Hopefully.
thing? Do you know where you go away for the week? Or doing
No,
the
that got cancelled this year.
Oh, okay. Because you usually used to do that around this time every year, wasn't it?
Yeah, because people actually already had stuff planned and they couldn't go, and then they said, "Well, fine, we're not going to have the whole thing with only like 4 people."
Okay.
So yeah, we're just going to reschedule for next year.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a video out on Thursday at 6 o'clock my time, which is 7 o'clock your time, and which would be 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you can watch it, please do. If you don't, you don't. Not like I can't make you. He was just shaking his head.
That's the middle of the day for me. I ain't got time for that crap.
I ain't got time for that. So as always, I'd like to thank everyone that came up. So we had Ian Matthews, we had Cruiser Mac, we had Grandpa Kevin, and we have Raphael, Ewes
And
Mike,
Bill.
and Ralph, and anyone that's popped into chat. I really appreciate you coming in, as always, and spend a bit of time listening to me talk shit. So, as always, Ralph gets the last word.
Scrap you all later.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.